Okay, so the more I look into this, the more I am becoming conscious of what a task I have set myself. So, 2% drop rate to get bombs, and my plan was I'd just bomb my way into the dwarf who sells them. This is a good plan. Except I don't speak Dwarvish. Now, I thought I remembered that he'll still sell you stuff anyway, but people are telling me that he does not. So, we'll have to find out. Um, Here's hoping. Uh, I am honestly unsure. No, I just came to say hi while you take a piss. Um, hmm. Now, there is another way to acquire bombs. It's easy. I just need about 100,000 gold, I think. 150,000? I don't remember how much it is. Um, I'll get right on that. Oh boy. If I'm going that route, I'm going to need another source of cash. And I'll have to think on what that is. Ah, I know what that is. I will have another source of cash. Will I, though? Yeah, I think so. Well, I'll try anyway. Cookie. That's so good. So, I will be generating money with crab pots once I get those. Well, once I get those and reach a certain point where I can actually reliably... Ooh. I'm thinking of new problems for my poor plan. Ah. Alright, so let me explain this, and maybe in explaining this, I'll come up with a solution. Crab pots have to be baited. Bait requires, I believe, 3 fishing skill to produce. It's made from bug meat, or can be purchased from Willy. But I'm reasonably certain it can only be purchased if you already have the fishing skill necessary to make it yourself. So anyway you cut it, you need 3 fishing skill. Which means you have to make, if you're going to level exclusively off of crab pots, as I plan to, you will need to find some other way to get bait. Linus, and this is the reason why I've been pushing my French with Linus, gives you the wild bait recipe, which turns a couple different ingredients. I forget exactly what they are. I want to say it's fiber and bug meat into bait. But I still need bug meat. Anyway you cut it, I need bug meat. And the problem with that is bug meat is found in the mines. So at some point, I need to get down the mines. The little bursts of combat I'm able to do every night are not really sufficient to build a proper combat build, I guess I would say. Which is awkward for me. There is another problem, or one other bundle item that's going to be a challenge for me. I need 10 wheat for one of the bundles. So it occurs to me I have not entirely explained bundles and how they work. I probably should do that. So at a certain point, once the community center finally opens up, which is probably tomorrow, I don't know, sometime in the next week or so, I will be able to complete bundles, which is collecting a certain set of items and turning them in for a reward, and when I complete all of the bundles within a given category, it usually adds some new functionality to the game. So, for example, the pantry requires various crops for the bundles and animal products, various stuff from farming, right? It's thematic. And upon completing it, the greenhouse is repaired, which allows for indoor farming, where I do not have to, this is the broken down greenhouse. It allows for indoor farming, where I don't have to worry about the season. I can plant crops regardless of season, which is really strong. And most of the stuff that's unlocked via the bundles is quite strong. Another example of a bundle unlock is completing all of the mining bundles unlocks the mining carts, which are the game's fast travel system. That's a mining cart. There's one in the mines proper. There's one next to the blacksmith, and there's one at the quarry, which I don't have access to yet. It's pretty useless in general. It might be less so on this character. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what a bundle is, and they are linked into the overarching plot. Completing all of the bundles unlocks the late game content. There's also a secret bundle, which I don't actually know for sure if I'll be able to. I think I can complete it. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I can complete it. Anyway, that's the general idea of the bundles. And the different bundles are the foraging bundle, the farming bundle, pantry, the fishing bundle, which requires both fish and crab pot stuff, the mining bundle, which requires stuff you get out of the mines, basically. It requires some minerals. It requires some monster drops, and so forth. Mining bundle and the vault bundle, which requires just cash, gold, which unlocks the desert, which is actually really good for me. That was what I was saying. I could probably solve this problem by throwing a bunch of money at it. And there's also the community center, or the community board. Ooh, I hear a bat. That's a bat. I thought it didn't get dark until 8. They're early tonight. No, I'm not complaining. The sooner the better. Whoops. Get over here, you stupid bat. There's another bat. I'm playing badly, apparently. Lots of bats. Right, that's... No bombs. Give me bombs. Slime. So I did some math, and assuming I get 3 bats a day, there's about an 85% chance I will get at least 1 bomb by the end of the season. This is not great math for me, but it's also not terrible. That said, if it does not unlock the dwarf, well, then I have a problem. If it does not unlock the dwarf, then the best I can hope for is to get to level 5, which 1 bomb may not be sufficient for. Cross fingers. Slime. Slime down there. Algae doesn't do anything for me, I don't think. I wish I had some way of boosting the spawn rates. That was Sky commenting that the river farm might be a mistake because I can't cut down trees, so my area is kind of limited, and I think that is probably correct. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a big enough mistake to be worth restarting over. It might be, but I don't think so. Hello, bat. I hear another bat. No bomb. Get back here. Get over here. Come on. Yep. Dead. Go. Alright. What is today? Wednesday. Remember to check this. Stir fry. Learned recipe. Not super important because I don't expect to do a whole lot of cooking. This is not the purpose of this run, but probably should have saved that algae, but whatever. Honestly, the biggest thing that has thrown my plans into disarray is the lack of warning. The fact that I can't get past level 1 of the mines. I was really expecting to be able to do that. That is almost enough to make me give up on this. I think I am going to keep pushing for the one bomb, and if I can get to level 5 on one bomb, then I'll consider the run saved, and I'll keep going with it. Otherwise, I may be shit out of luck. It should be noted that the other monsters I mentioned, Duggies and rock crabs, have a 25% and 40% chance of dropping bombs. So at that point, I'm playing Zelda. Why aren't you open yet? Come on. Lazy ass Junimos. Who wants what? Dandelion. That's a quest I can actually complete. One of the very few quests that I can actually complete. That's a daffodil, not a dandelion. Here's hoping I find a dandelion. I didn't find one yesterday. Gold daffodil. I bet you'd like that, but I don't think I care about you enough. Sorry. Kind of a jerk. I'm kind of poor is what's going on. I'm not a rich enough farmer to be giving gifts to everyone. Now that's a treasure. That's made of gold. So that I'll need for the fishing bundle, and that saves me from having to buy it from the traveling cart, which saves me like 1,000 gold. I'm super stoked I just got that. Like, there are some elements of this run that are going fairly well. And there's some others that aren't. I believe the phrase is a garbage demon. It is hilarious how in character almost all of this is for Telm. As much as he has a character, he's a little bit of a PWP character, but um, he tends to be a little bit, what's the word, hapless. He's good with the sword, just not much else. And that's kind of where we are. Running around scrounging for flowers because they don't have enough things to kill. I will reiterate, I feel guilty because I understand that people are watching me play this game who have not actually played this game. This is not even close to the correct way to play this game. uh, I am avoiding like 80% of the mechanics of this game. I am using my in-depth knowledge of the remaining 5%. I did not get a dandelion. That's actually awkward. I was really hoping I'd find a dandelion somewhere here. Well, is what it is. There's one more chance to get a dandelion. There might be one at the bus stop. I haven't been to the bus stop yet. Did I loot this already? Yes, I did. Good. That mustache. Just don't approve of that mustache. Sorry. Sorry, Harvey. He's kind of a creeper anyway. He's got something vaguely inappropriate going with his employee. I'm not actually okay with that. No dandelion. Well, hopefully I'll get one tomorrow. Decent haul of forageables. Don't sell the fish. Super excited about that fish, though. Alright, let's clean up my farm a bit, and yes, so this was definitely the wrong farm to pick. The more I think about it, the more confident I am in that conclusion. The correct farm to pick was the forest farm, which has extra forageables. Well, mistakes were made. Not unrecoverable, but well, nothing to do but wait until, I guess it's 7 that the monsters show up. Those little worms there, if I hit those with a hoe, I have a good chance of getting an artifact. Don't have a hoe. Can't get an artifact. Thumbs the brakes. some point this will open up. That's just another area where I guess I could potentially find more forageables and stuff. I might add that to my route. I usually don't bother going up there, but since I am so short on stuff right now, I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. One note for people who are less familiar with the game, normally there are no monsters on the farm at all. That is a feature of specifically the wilderness farm, which is not what I'm on, I should note. I'm on the river farm, or you can enable a special option in the advanced settings to have it on any farm, which is what I did here. There's also a very late game toggle that turns that on or off, witch's curse or whatever it's called. And it is now 7. Maybe 7:30? I thought they showed up at 7. Oh, there's a slime. 7:30 it is. I hear a bat. I hear a second bat, I think. Nope, just one bat. Hello, bat. Give me your juicy, delicious bomb meats. Nope. There's a slime. I'll kill it. There's that. I hear it. Get over here. Where are you going? Here's a second one, for sure. Yep. Come on, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. No bomb. Come on, bomb. A comparison was made of the drop rates in this game to certain Korean MMOs, which is totally unfair and unjustified. Not a bat. Definitely not a bat. 2% is way higher than MMO drop rates. There's items I actually legitimately wanted in Guild Wars 2, which is not a Korean MMO, that had drop rates of sub 1% from enemies that were not guaranteed to show up. Which is some bullshit. I think I'm basically out of time here. I do not want to actually pass out. That would be bad. Lose 170 gold. Some cash. When does the Blight Community Center open? I may have to look that up. That's a quest I can do. Robin has lost her axe and would like someone to find it and bring it to her, and she will give them 250 gold, which is not an insignificant amount of cash. I also still need a dandelion for Sam. That quest expires today, so if I don't find one today, oh well, he's not getting this flower. Oh, there's something behind that tree. No, that's the tree itself, never mind. Forget, you can shake trees and occasionally they'll drop seeds, which is not even worth the effort. That's what he said. Alright. Dandelions, no dandelions. Everyone throws out a lot of cookies. I just saw someone posted a guide on how to date Shane. It was one word. I'll let your mind fill in the blanks. I'd say he is definitely my least favorite of the bachelors. Normally I stay far away from Alex, but thinking about it, he's definitely Talon's type. He does, in fact, have a key. They're perceptive kids. It's just the sewer monster, who is in fact dateable. Well, kind of. Interspecies romance. He's really adorable. Ugh, I guess I could see Talon going for Shane. No, I don't think so. Shane's too much of a mess. Well, I haven't seen a dandelion, so Sam may be out of luck. Not a bad haul on spring onions. And there's an axe. Grab. One lost Labrys coming up. Leia likes forageables. Right, I was going to bring Robin her axe. Take it. Cash is cash. And let's see if there's a dandelion at the bus stop. My last shot at it. Shortcut behind Pierre's place. Looks like that's a no. Disappointing. It's been a pretty poor season for forageables in general. field snack. It's a good source of energy and an emergency health supply. So my logic was I didn't think the big disadvantage of the river ones would matter that much, because I don't care about how much farming area there is, and it wasn't super important that I be able to navigate the farm quickly. But it turns out it is somewhat important I be able to navigate the farm, at least be able to navigate the farm, if not quickly at all. So part of that assumption was incorrect. Now, one thing I am unsure of is whether I can clear the big stumps with bombs. If not, that will cause me some problems in the medium to long term. There are a few areas that I can't access until I can clear stumps. It also means I won't be able to fully clear my farmland, which kind of sucks. The spring onions are almost gone, but berry season should be starting soon. Those aren't worth that much money, but it's some money. I'm actually not that far behind where a normal farmer would be for income at this point in the game. The big difference is I'm not buying seeds. I guess I am behind where a normal farmer would be, because a normal farmer would probably be sitting on, 1,500 gold liquid plus another, 5,000 gold in the ground. So, yeah. Well, it's after 7:30. Where are my enemies? That was a cat, not a enemy. Very menacing meow, but now the alternative for salvaging this run is to do Talon is an adventurer. We could say that, a mining pick is a legitimate part of an adventurer's kit. He can have that much anyway. And then that opens up the mines and lets me get bombs from there and lets me get the other stuff from the mines. That would go a long way to solving the problem. If I want to keep the challenge aspect of it, I could not upgrade my mining pick, in which case that would still force me to use bombs a lot. I have not seen a single enemy all day. Where the hell are they? What? The hell? Don't understand. The game just glitched. Oh, hello. There you are. Oh. You're kind of useless, enemy, but you're the slime. Well, at least I was worried the game had glitched out and stopped giving me enemies, which would have been quite bad. Whoop, that was bad. Shit. Oh well. There's one. Hi. Do you want to be friends? If you really love me, give me a bomb. Okay. No bomb. No, you're not a bat. You can't drop bombs. I don't really care about you, but you are combat XP. One thing I'm not sure of, but I'm kind of hoping, is that combat level also increases spawn rates. I know it makes more difficult enemies spawn, but I don't know about spawn rates. I'm a little annoyed they still haven't ranked up my combat skill. Alright, today is traveling cart day. Egg festival apparently tomorrow, that's useless. And I failed the Dandelion for Sam quest, but that's okay. Alright. I'm actually going to put a pause in here and continue this later.